Welcome back. 8:22, whether you craft alone or with the kids, keeping your supplies organized can make any project more enjoyable. If you find yourself always digging around for items, Erin Snyder is here to help. She is the queen of organization, and she's here with great ideas. And of course, her website, neatinyournest.com, has lots of great ideas as well. All right, so this is organized. I've kind of got one big bin that just has everything dumped in, and I can never find what I need when I need it.
A lot of people have that problem. So first we're going to start with a couple kids ideas.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite organizing tools. It's an over-the-door shoe organizer.
So this is for shoes.
Yep, this has actually got 16 pockets, but you know, I have crayons, stamps, chalk, stencils in here, so I put the stuff I want the kids to reach on the lower ones and things like glue up on the higher ones.
Okay.
So then they have access, it's organized.
And they can put it away too.
Exactly. Another thing I do for kids is I label everything. I always label. If you have little tiny kids, you can label with a picture. Maybe just put a picture of a Crayola box.
They can't read.
Yeah, so everything is in their own little baskets, color-coded and labeled so they can find it and put it back, and then I know when I'm running low on supplies for the kids.
Okay.
So next is scrapbooking. A lot of people scrapbook.
Is that what this is here?
Yeah,
all right, I'm going to open this up. Look at this. So this is all scrapbooking.
Yep. So I have my papers, my cards, my photos, and all of my embellishments that I want for a particular project in the same box. So if I want to work on it, I just pick up the box.
So you know that's that particular project.
Exactly.
You have several of them if you're working on several projects at once.
I've got 3 right now, and this one's from my son who's 5 years old. This is his baby book, so you know how far up behind I am. Another thing.
I would never finish my daughter's, and she's 11. I need to catch up.
This is what I do with my embellishments. I just put them in little folders. So, you know, I've got travel, I've got pets, I've got words.
Because those are tiny little things, and you don't want them to get bent and things like that.
And they're all over the place. So if you keep them standing up, they're not going to fall all over, but you always have them, you know, sectioned off.
Okay.
So that's an easy way to do that. A lot of people are using this kind of washi tape, this, you know, decorative tape lately.
Because it's easy.
Yes. So I put them all in a container so I can see them. And another thing I do, some of them are hard to find the ends, so I put a little tiny Post-it note in there.
I hate that when you sit there and you're like trying to peel it. That
so then you can just peel it back, and I keep the Post-its right on this side.
I like that idea.
So I can always have a replacement.
I can do that with regular tape too.
So for fabric storage, I use thin. You'll see I use shallow containers for pretty much everything.
Right.
Because then you don't have to dig. So I've got several of these bins with 3 or 4 drawers each.
Okay.
So I have all the burlap in one, all of the knits in one, and so I kind of section it off like that, and it makes it really easy to find, and you can see it all at once.
Okay.
A couple things I do you don't have to go to the organizational store or the craft store and spend a lot of money. You can kind of find stuff around your house. This is for ribbon.
I love this idea.
So I just use a dowel. This is actually a skewer.
I was like, are these chopsticks?
Yeah,
I was trying to think, but yeah.
But you can put it right through the ribbon, and then you can actually just pull it out one by one. They never get tangled. They never fall out. But again, shallow containers, because then you can see everything.
Right, right. And then this, I know you can buy these at any store almost.
You can, and this is actually a tackle box. So you don't have to buy a special craft box. You can keep buttons and brads and, you know, all sorts of things that are sectioned off, and it's clear again so you can see them.
And of course, you can always put things in jars as well.
Yep, spice jars. These are spice jars. So I use them for buttons and safety pins. Again, you can see them. You can magnetize the tops and put them on something so you can just unscrew them so they can hang. You can put them in a drawer. So shop your house for things, for, you know, creative solutions to storage.
And then find a good place to keep all of your crafts as well, so they're all together. If you don't have a full craft room, it can be a closet, or, you know, something like that as well.
I use a lot of rolling containers so I can move them place to place. And again, shallow containers. You'll see everything is shallow, so you can see it, you can stack it, and you can access it.
Doesn't cost a lot of money to do as well. Tell people your website again.
neatinyournest.com. I have a lot of great tips on there, and I'm also a local professional organizer too.
You're our queen of organization. That's what we are calling you if you haven't noticed. All right, Erin, thanks so much. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Let's toss it over to Justin.